Begin at the top of your yoga mat. Feet are hip distance. Inhale the arms up overhead and cross the thumbs and begin to move the arms in a circle, isolating the rib cage. So you're breathing space and length into the side body. Inhale, go in the other direction. Exhale, release the hands. Bend the knees, open up the chest. As you exhale, gently roll forward, bending the knees deeply. Inhale, roll all the way up. Inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, arms out in front. Find your balance and rise onto your toes. Activate the core, lift the arms. Open up the arms slowly and bring them out in front. Interlace the fingers, bring the chin and the chest toward each other, rounding your back, trying to keep your balance here. Inhale, step the feet together, arms out in front, shoulders into the body. Activate the core, lift high onto the toes. Squeeze your legs together and slower than you want to go, come all the way down. Try to keep the pace even. Sweep the first two fingers out in front and grab hold of the big toes. If you can't grab hold of the toes, grab hold of the shins or wherever you can on the leg. Push out through the feet. Breathe space and length into the hamstrings. Use your core. Chest is lifted. Shoulders away from your ears, shoulder blades drawing toward each other. Then round your back and fall back, sticking the big toes into the ground behind you and extending the legs. On the next inhale, we'll come forward, keeping the legs extended so you don't hit the heels on the mat, and then pull your body down in towards the mat. Send the right hand back behind you and to the right. Lift the left arm, lift the chest, lift the hips. Inhale, begin to turn on your left foot and bring the right foot to the back of the mat. Inhale, left hand to right leg, right arm overhead. Exhale, sweep the hands down and around. Come to face forward. High lunge. As you exhale, bend the elbows and the back knee. Use your breath. Inhale, send the hands to the ground, step back for plank pose. And lower down. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. On the next inhale, come onto the toes. Bend the knees, use your core, hop forward. Inhale, flat back, look ahead. Exhale, melt forward, in forward fold. Inhale, bend the knees, Utkatasana, chair pose. Spine is long, squeezing the legs together. And as you inhale, come to standing. Inhale, arms out in front, rise onto the toes. Squeeze the legs together. Use your core. Begin to bend the knees and come all the way down. Keep your pace even and slow. Face is calm. Inhale, keep the first two fingers, sweep them in front and grab hold of the big toes or the leg wherever you can. With each exhale, pull the legs back towards your face. Keep your back as straight as you can. And when you're ready, round the back and roll back, sticking the toes into the ground behind you. There shouldn't be any pain or compression here. Breathe fully, keep the legs extended, and when you're ready, we'll rock forward with the legs extended and pull the body down in towards the mat. On the next inhale, the left hand goes behind you into the left. Lift the chest, lift the hips. Find your balance, use your core, and step the right foot to the front of the mat. Try to go as slow as you can. Inhale, right hand to left leg, left arm lifted. Exhale, sweep the hands and come to face forward. As you exhale, bend the elbows and the back knee. Inhale, hands come down in front. Step back for plank pose. And lower down. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Keep pushing the mat away from you. Let your head hang free. And on the next inhale, come onto the toes. Bend the knees, look forward. Hop forward. Long spine. Forward fold. As you inhale, squeeze the legs together. Bend the knees. Utkatasana, chair pose. Inhale, arms out in front. Rise onto the toes. Keep a long spine. Come all the way down. Hands come out shoulder distance. Lift the hips. Plant the knees as high in the arms as you can. Look forward. And maybe stay there or lift one foot or lift both feet for crow pose. Breathe. And jump back if that's in your practice. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. On the next inhale, rise onto the toes, bend the knees, and hop forward. Spine is long. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise all the way up, Utkatasana, chair pose. And meet in Tadasana, mountain pose. On the next inhale, lift the right leg. Toes pointed straight up, not to the right. Use your core. Inhale, cross the foot over the left leg. Standing pigeon pose. Spine is long, not arched. And stay there, or if you'd like to take it further, press the right elbow into the middle of the right foot for a twist. Initiate the twist at the navel if you choose to do that. Inhale back to center. Exhale, lift. Hold. Extend. Point the fingers forward and swim forward for warrior 3. So now the right toes are pointed straight down towards the mat. Use your back body muscles and then slowly bend the standing leg and come to sit down for seated twist. Bring the right elbow to the outside of the left knee. Look behind you and stay there, or if it's in your practice, take a bind. With each exhale, turn from the belly button and look even further behind you. Keep the shoulder blades drawing toward each other. And when you're ready, look forward, unravel the arms, and extend the right leg. Bring the right hand in front of the right shoulder, left hand to the middle of the right foot or to the shin. Press down into the left foot and lift up for an arm balance. So the key is to press into the foot. Exhale, release. Extend the left leg. Reach down, grab hold of the big toes, and lift the legs, balancing on the sits bones, using your core. Chest is lifted, shoulders away from your ears. With each exhale, pull the legs back towards your face, and when you're ready, round the back and roll back, sticking the toes into the ground behind you. When you're ready, we're going to rock forward, cross one foot over the other, press the hands into the mat, and jump back into Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. On your next inhale, rise onto the toes, bend the knees, look forward, use your core, jump forward. Long flat back, exhale, forward fold. As you inhale, squeeze the knees together, Utkatasana, chair pose. Inhale, rise to mountain pose. Activate the core, stand nice and tall as you lift the left leg and extend the foot, toes pointed straight up to the sky. Inhale, bend the knees. Cross the foot over the right thigh and come forward with the chest. stay there in standing pigeon pose, or initiate a twist from the navel and press the left elbow into the middle of the left foot. Right elbow straight up towards the sky. Inhale, come back to the center. Exhale, stand. Extend the leg. Turn the fingers out in front of you and then swim forward, moving slowly and with control into Warrior 3. Left toes pointed straight down towards the mat. Inner left thigh spins to the sky. Back is flat, hips are even. Look down towards the mat. As you inhale, slowly with control, bend the standing leg and come to seated for seated spinal twist. Bring the right arm behind you, left elbow to the outside of the right knee, and stay there or take a bind. With each exhale, turn a little bit more to look even further behind you. With each inhale, spine is long, shoulder blades drawing toward each other. On the next inhale, look forward, unravel the arms, and extend the left leg. Bring the right arm in front of the right shin. Reach down and grab hold of the foot or the left shin. Press into the right foot for an arm balance. Exhale, release. Extend the legs out in front. Reach down and grab hold of the big toes. Legs are spread in a V. Balance on your sits bones. Shoulder blades drawing toward each other, back as straight as you can. Chest is lifted. Use your core. With each exhale, pull the legs back towards your face. And when you're ready, round the back and roll back. Stick the legs back into the ground behind you. Push out through the bottoms of your feet. When you're ready, we'll rock forward. Cross one leg over the other. Place the hands into the mat and jump back into chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, lift the hips for down dog. Try to keep your thoughts really quiet. Focus on your breathing. On your next inhale, jump forward using your core. Long spine. Exhale, fold forward, chin to shins. Inhale, bend the knees, Utkatasana, chair pose. Spine is long. Exhale, come to standing, lift the right leg. Extend the leg. And then sit down for one-legged squat as low as you can and then push and lift. Right foot comes down. Inhale, left leg lifts, extend the leg, sit low, sit a little lower, and then push into the foot and stand. On the next inhale, lift the arms overhead, look up. Exhale, melt forward, chin to shins. Inhale, halfway lift, long spine. Exhale, plant the hands into the mat. Jump back for chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg lifts, toes are spread. Exhale, shoulders over wrists. And send the right leg out to the left for wild thing. Chest is lifted, hips are lifted. Inhale, flip, three-legged dog. Exhale, bend the right knee, open up the hips slowly. Flip the dog. Chest lifted, hips lifted. Inhale, from here we're going to come and stack the right foot on the left leg. Hips are lifted, body is arcing, and come down into chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. As you inhale, lift the left leg, spread the toes. Exhale, shoulders over wrists. And send the left leg to the right. Wild thing. Hips lifted, chest lifted. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, bend the knee. Open up the hips, slowly flip the dog. Hips lifted, chest lifted. From here, we rest the left foot on the left leg, keeping the hips high, like an arc. Inhale, plank pose into chaturanga. Exhale, up dog. Inhale, down dog. Inhale onto the toes, bend the knees, hop forward. Halfway lift. Exhale, chin to shins. Inhale, rise all the way up, Tadasana, mountain pose. From here, come to the back of your yoga mat. We're going to come into headstand, so grab hold of opposite elbows. Interlace the fingers out in front. Place the head onto the mat and walk up towards your body with your feet. Maybe you lean there, or maybe you slowly lift up. You can always do this against a wall too. Use your core to lift the legs up, and when you get all the way up, come halfway down. Really press out through the bottoms of the feet. Push the mat away from you. Lift all the way up. Exhale, slowly come halfway down. This is a great exercise for the core. Keep pressing the mat away from you with your forearms. Most of the weight is in your forearms. Use your core. Last time, come halfway down. Move slowly and with control. Lift up. And then we'll slowly come all the way down. Go slower than you want to go. Use your core. And take child's pose. Extend the arms out in front. Rest the head on the mat. Oftentimes when our heart is racing like that and we've really worked hard, the thoughts can kind of get in the way. So try not to panic. Try to just let your thoughts go. Let your mind be calm and clear. And as you inhale, come forward onto all fours. Curl the toes and lift the hips for downward facing dog. Inhale, step the right shin to the front of the mat for pigeon pose. Extend the left leg back behind you. Puff the chest out, hands underneath the shoulders. Stay there, or if you feel really great here, lift the arms. Plug the shoulders down into the torso. You can stay there, or if you feel good, you can lift the back leg just to see what happens, see how it feels. You can stay there or take mermaid variation or any other variation you like. Keep the spine long, trying not to compress anywhere. Keeping the knees magnetized towards each other for a lift in the pelvic floor. You can stay there or take another variation. You can let the head go back if that feels okay for the neck, but always be really mindful and work within a pain-free range. When you're ready, come forward, breathing into the back of the hip here as you rest your head on the mat. For pigeon pose, you really want the hips facing forward, so if you find yourself with one hip higher than the other, just stay wherever you are and try to work to get the hips facing forward and even. When you're ready, step back, chaturanga and up dog, lifting the hips for down dog. On the next inhale, step forward with the left shin. Right leg goes straight back behind you. Puff the chest out, hands underneath the shoulders. Front body is long, spine is long. Stay there or lift the hands, plugging the shoulders into the torso. Keep the knees magnetized towards each other for a lift in the pelvic floor. You can stay exactly where you are or lift the back leg. You might find that one side is more tight than the other. Don't worry about it. It's normal. You can take mermaid variation as shown here. And to do that, you just want to tuck the foot into the elbow crease. You can stay there or take another variation. Keep the front body long, keep the spine long. You can let the head go if that feels okay for the neck. And when you're ready, come forward. Breathing now into the back of the left hip. With each exhale, feel yourself pulled by gravity even further into the mat. As you inhale, lift up, curl the right toes, lift back into plank pose and lower down. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale onto the toes, bend the knees. Hop forward, use your core. Long spine. Exhale, melt forward, chin to shins. Inhale, rise all the way up. Pick the right leg up. And place the foot into the left hip crease. Right hand to the heart, left hand to the right toes. And maybe you stay there, or if you feel good here, maybe you reach forward, bringing the chin to the left shin. For a little bit more, you can reach back with the right hand, grab hold of the left toes for a bind. With each exhale, try to pull yourself forward down into the left knee. From here, you can come into toe stand by walking the hands forward and bending the left knee. Find your balance, stay light and lifted. Bring one hand up, look forward, not straight down. And then maybe the other hand lifts. Back is flat. Right foot is activated to protect the ankle. As you inhale, hands come down and lift all the way up. Reach down and grab hold of the right foot. Extend the leg out in front, interlacing the fingers underneath the foot. Or if you don't have that flexibility yet, just grab hold of wherever you can on the leg. If you can grab hold of the bottom of the foot, reach down and fold over the leg. And as you inhale, lift and come back and shake it all out. Find your balance. Stand on the right foot as you bring the left foot into the right hip crease. Right hands to the toes, left hand to the heart. Stay there, or maybe both hands to the heart. Stay there, or maybe come forward into a forward fold. If you feel good here, you can reach back with the left hand, grab a hold of the toes. And with each exhale, try to melt a little bit further. Keep the right thigh activated to prevent any hyperextension. As you inhale, walk the arms out in front, maybe take it into toe stand by lifting up onto the right toes, looking forward. That's the key here. Keeping the left foot activated to protect the ankle. Lift one hand and maybe the other hand. As you exhale, reach forward. Come up with a flat back if you can. Reach down and grab hold of the left foot and extend the leg. You want to activate the right thigh to prevent hyperextension. And bring the head towards the shin. Left toes are spread. And exhale, release, and shake it out. Let it go. Walk to the front of your mat, toes together, feet together, knees together. Inhale, lift the arms out in front. Rise onto the toes. Arms lift. Exhale, arms out in front. Use your core. Slowly, we'll come down. Use your core to keep yourself totally upright. And when you get down, sweep the first 2 fingers in front, grab hold of the big toes, and lift up. Shoulder blades drawing toward each other. With each exhale, bring the legs back towards your face. And when you're ready, round the back and roll back, pressing the feet into the ground behind you. As you exhale, we'll come to lay down on the mat, preparing for a wheel pose. So bring the elbows straight up, fingers pointed down towards your body. Bend the knees. Press evenly into all 4 corners of both feet and all 4 corners of the palms, and lift up. Spine is long. Look between your hands. Breathe space and length from the knees all the way up through the wrists, picturing the body as an upside down letter U. You can stay there, or if you feel good, you can do 3 little push-ups here. Move with control, being mindful, and never moving into a place of pain. When you're ready, release. Lie flat on your back. Knees are bent. Pelvis tilting back so there's no space between the mat and your back. On the next inhale, lift the knees, lift the feet. Take the hands to the knees, activate the feet, and open up the legs. So with each exhale, see if you can melt the knees down towards the mat a little bit more. You can close your eyes and let the eyes sink deeper into the sockets. With each exhale, finding a little bit more relaxation. On the next inhale, press the knees together, and we'll extend the left leg, spreading the toes. Take the hands to the right leg and lift the shoulder blades off the mat. Inhale, switch. Move with control, pressing the low back into the mat, and switch. Toes are spread, really using your core. Lift your shoulder blades even higher and switch. And switch. Inhale both legs up overhead. And begin to flutter your legs, so kind of like Barbie walks without bending your knees. That's what you want to do. Press your low back into the mat. Spread your toes. Lift the shoulder blades off the mat. Use your core. Walk, 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 walk. Press out of the bottoms of the feet. Lift. And then bring the legs all the way down to the mat for final Shavasana. Try to stay in Shavasana for at least 5 minutes.